Very pleasant good evening and welcome to the Ken Prasad Show here on Islands Zone Radio. It's a beautiful day today. Luckily, I have Mr. Jack Singh here in studio. I've always wanted to have him in studio. It's a short program today, probably 10, 15 minutes. But Jack, let's get down right to business. Good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening, the Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh, Namaste, and Assalamu Alaikum. Thank you for having me once again.
Yes, yes. It's always good to have you on. Jack, before we start the program, there is something I want to tell you that's really from my heart that I really admire the way that you are standing up for our community, for your community. You are a great young man and you are such an asset to our Indian community here in Richmond Hill, Little Guyana. So I really want to let you know that and I appreciate that. So we want to talk a little bit about your. There is something that's going to happen, a function going to happen on June the 17th and the 18th. I am not sure about what it is about, but ladies and gentlemen, if you watch on the screen, you will see what I'm talking about. And we could probably leave that right there so that you guys could see what we are seeing here. So we could keep that screen just like that. So talk to me about what's going to happen on the 17th and the 18th.
So, no, first and foremost, thank you. And listen, we always talk about this off screen, but we're a big fan of the work that you're doing too, because
Thank you.
without the coverage that you do, we wouldn't be able to get the word out. So we want to kind of follow the footsteps of what myself, Sherry Williams, and others in the community have been doing. Is just making sure we have, how you guys have a slogan, One Guyana.
Right.
We want to make one Richmond Hill.
Right.
And I think the way we do that is, again, doing the work that we're doing, going into the Guyanese community and doing the work, going into the Sikh community and doing the work. And we have a great opportunity. First and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to Sant Baba Prem Singh Sikh Culture Society, who's organizing a program in the honor of Sant Baba Prem Singh, who was a very significant leader in the Sikh community, a spiritual leader, a political leader, just a visionary. And he did a lot of work to make sure that the youth, especially, go towards the path of spirituality, right? So you'll see a bunch of programs throughout the tri-state, also all over the world, in his honor. This one is going to be hosted at the Sikh Culture Society, which is on 97th Avenue, 118th Street. The whole block is going to be shut down.
Oh wow!
And it's going to be rides, it's going to be games, it's going to be free food. And I want to again highlight the presidents of the society, who Jaswinder Singh Jesse and Amrik Singh Beva, who actually requested that we make sure we reach out to the Guyanese community as well as other communities, Richmond Hill, so they can take part in this program as well.
I'm glad that you're doing that because you know what? Well, one of the things that I believe is that together we can make a big difference in this country. You know what I'm saying? And let me ask you: you're from India, I am Guyanese, and I know that you're very connected um, to our Queen's population. And what is your goal actually with our people? People from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Guyanese, Trinidad, Jamaica. Tell me about it.
I think honestly, Ken, and this is something we talk about every time we see, our problems are the same, right? Our problems are the same. We come from a similar background. We share the same food. We share so many similarities, but we're still so delighted. And I think what we started politically, now we want to make sure that some politicians run once, they run, try to get the votes, and if they don't win, they just leave. But that wasn't our MO from the beginning. We want to make sure win, lose, or draw, we're in the community, because I'm from this community. I grew up here,
Right, right.
and that's why whether it's community service, whether it's immigration, we help people that have been waiting for 2, 3, even more years, that haven't gotten their green card. We got them their green card, right?
Wow.
So now we've made relationships politically, civically, and we want to make sure we are getting those resources that all our communities have been missing for so long.
That's a great thing. And my next question to you is that on this day, on the 17th and the 18th, what do we expect to have there?
You're gonna expect thousands and thousands of people. I would say there was a program that was organized 2 weeks ago at the 114 Temple, and there was maybe 5 to 6 thousand people.
Really?
Yeah, like the entire 101 Avenue from 115th Street to 112th Street was shut down. Now, but things again, like we want to make sure that when the Guyanese community or our Guyanese friends and neighbors see what's going on, they also come partake, because it is open to anybody. There's gonna be so much food, ice cream truck. There's gonna be a fun ride, and that's why instead of doing it just one day, they want to make sure they extend it for 2 days. So Saturday from I believe it's gonna be from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Kids can start going there, having fun, and then from on Sunday it's gonna be from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. So it's gonna be 2 full days of activities and festivities. And we just want the Guyanese community as well as all other communities watching this program to come and take part in the festivities.
Are we going to have the Guyanese food too, or you just have the Indian food? But I want to encourage people to come there and enjoy the Indian food. It's good.
Listen, it's gonna be a lot of dishes that you guys are probably familiar with, like shole bhature, which you guys, I'm a big fan double, so it's like
Double, yes.
yeah, so it's gonna be a lot